Hi, it's Bruce, and welcome once again to my Colorado Rocky Mountain Lab. Today we're looking at the second of my Rockland Model 5100 programmable synthesizers. They're capable of synthesizing any signal from about 2 megahertz all the way down to about a millihertz. So you can do it in 1 millihertz steps. That's a thousandth of a hertz, for those of you who aren't sure. It's in a really nice looking shape. You could complain a little about the knobs. There's a few knobs without the chrome feature on it, but they could be rearranged so that the blank ones are on the right and the chrome are on the left, or they could be left alone. I didn't think they were really objectionable anyway. But it has a nice stable frequency output. The level is completely adjustable. So you've got quite a bit of gain there. We're on 1 volt per division, so we're going up over 8 volts. So probably, we're getting probably 10 volts out of this thing. And we can step the generator, as you can see. And then we have an attenuation bank, 1, 2, 4, 8, 10, 20, and 40 dB, and that works well enough. And then we have a local and remote switch that allows you to control the unit and receive signals on the output via what looks like a Centronics connector on the back. I really don't play around with that sort of thing, so I'm not much help there. We also have a 1 volt peak-to-peak output, and we can look at that. There's the 1 volt peak-to-peak. And it's a nice looking unit. All sides. We have a nice wire stand available underneath. Let me, if I can one-hand this thing. There we go. Underside is also nice enough looking. A couple of feet on the back. Has a substantial fan, but that's because you've got, gosh, I haven't counted them, so don't hold me to it exactly, but I'd say you got at least 100 chips in there, TTL generating heat, and so they're flushing it constantly with a heavy stream of air. Well, the interesting thing about the Rockland is that you can produce any frequency you want to produce from 2 megahertz down to 0 hertz within a millihertz. So you've got 3 decimal places of hertz that you can work down to. It's not a real surprise then that this thing was used, I believe, by the Bristol Company. It says right up here, property of the Bristol Company, Waterbury, Connecticut. And I did a little research, and I know that they produce clocks, and I'm thinking that that's what this was used for. In the end, there was to help time the clocks and check the timing and so on. Why not? So the Rockland's been used with for everything, including a musical instrument by some French guy who ran a website a couple of years ago talking about how he was doing such a thing. There's been a bunch of university studies. One was for studying auditory system of a cricket, and they've also studied auditory systems of humans using this thing. It's been used for a local oscillator for a BFO in a ham rig. Also was used as a local oscillator in a laser interferometer. Basically, anything you can think of that would require an accurate sinusoid signal from 2 megahertz down to the millihertz, thousandth of a hertz. You can dial in any frequency and it's there. So if you can think of something, you got it. It's a very interesting instrument. So, well, the old Rockland is running right now, and just for fun, I put in 11.111 hertz, and we see the waveform on the B&K back there. And if I look up here at my my Philips counter, we've got 11.111001 showing on the counter. So 11.111 hertz. 11.111. This thing is generating it right. And okay, so you may say, well, I don't know if I believe that. Okay, I understand. Let's go 11.112. And what's that Philips say up there? 11.112001. How about we go 3? Okay. 11.1127. We're coming in there. .111300. Let's try 11.213. 11.213. So we're getting this thing right down to the millihertz, thousandth of a hertz, and we're controlling it. Let's try 111 hertz. We can make this a little more viewer friendly. Okay. There's 111 hertz on the scope. 111.213. 111.213. How about we make it 1,000? 1,111.213. Well, we got a signal back there. Looks clean enough. We can make it a little brighter, perhaps. Okay, 1,111.213.130. 1,111.2130. There you go. And so on. We can go 11,111 hertz, 0.213 hertz. And there we go. 11,111.213 hertz. Bouncing between 3 and 4. And we can make that look a little more presentable. So we got a nice synthesized frequency generator capable down to the millihertz with some other nice features, and I think somebody will be happy with it. So happy bidding, thank you for listening, and we'll get back to you. Bye.